Hello, all my Cancer friends. Welcome. This is your 2020 annual overview, and here we are for all Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, beginning our third year together. If you'd like a private reading, because this is a collective reading, please visit royalmystic.com, and as soon as you make your appointment, I'll be more than happy to assist you. With that being said, let's move into our reading. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light. Divine Spirit, Spirit Guides, Gods and Goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path for 2020. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance as always, and we appreciate your energy here. Thank you so much for your divine information. We appreciate you so much. Okay, so this is going to look like the face of a clock to help you keep reference in case I get lost in the upload of information. It's a lot to do all at once, so please understand that if I forget to say a month, it's going to look like the face of a clock, and we're beginning with 1 o'clock here, which is January. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. And it looks like I can come up some here so you can see everything. And the underlier is the Seven of Cups. You all know I have coined the phrase dump truckload of blessings here, and it's very applicable for the year. This means a whole lot of stuff happening all at once, which can seem very much like an avalanche. Quite literally a dump truckload of blessings being poured on your front lawn, which usually entails having to clean it all up or put it somewhere, which means work. So don't be afraid. Don't allow it to overwhelm you, and be in a place of receiving the blessing, no matter what you have to do in the aftermath of receiving it. Allow yourself to have the joy of knowing that the universe is indeed showing up for you and being in a place of receiving it. Sometimes the work can get overwhelming, and we forget that it was us who, number one, asked for it, and secondly, the universe is providing it just a little extra. So sometimes we can get overwhelmed by the energy. So here we are with our clarifiers. I sure have had an amazing year with you guys, and this year I felt like 2020 is really gonna just feel like it's a very auspicious year, just because it is 2020 and having to do with the vision. You know, there's going to be lots of people relating it to clarity. And your underlier. Talk about some energy here. This is death to the old way. So this is being released from all negativity and all old energy, all entanglements, starting fresh and new with a clean slate. I call this the cosmic garbage man. It's also the major arcana sign for Scorpio, the death card. This is clearing out all the old baggage, all the old junk, letting go of everything and having a brand new, it is a purification and allowing you to start with fresh energy. It's like being reborn, okay? So, loving this. There's your underlier. And our January energy is the Nine of Cups. Not a terrible way to start this off, Cancer. And it is your Cancer energy because it is the Cups. So is the Seven of Cups. So very good way to start. Nine of Cups, your heart's desire being granted by the universe. This is a yes from the universe. So whatever you've been working on. And we have whatever obstacle is in our way being removed. This Tower card, change happening, restructuring, taking something and rebuilding it. Now, the Tower card is a real good marker for when you're making something new or starting something new, tearing down the old way. And that is definitely part of that underlier, that death card, helping you clear the rubble from the tear out, okay? And we have the Eight of Cups in February's energy, which is where you've asked the universe. Normally this happens when you say, okay, universe, I've gotten as far as I can here, and I want to see what else there is out there. Now, a lot of times it may just be you saying something as simple as, I'm ready for the next thing. It also means being sometimes in a place of boredom, and you're ready for some more excitement, or you want something new to come in. And that's the energy that the universe will begin to bring your way. This just means that you're ready to let go and move forward. And so here we are in February. Now, with that comes some fear. Anxiety is always showing up whenever we have a change happening. We're going to step outside the box. So this is all self-inflicted. This is all your own mental thoughts. And fear is a marker, when it's something like this, when there's nothing holding these swords except she's put them there, but there's nobody holding them on her, okay? So she's not in danger. It's not the danger fear. This is about having the anxiety of putting too much pressure on yourself, or worrying. As soon as you make the decision to change or things start to change, you start to panic and go, oh, but what if this happens, and what if that this is a marker. You remember this kind of fear, is this mental anxiety, is a marker that something is changing and you're about to stretch yourself beyond your normal limitations. That's all it is, a signpost letting you know, here we go. So it always feels like this right before a big breakthrough. So don't let it stop you. It is not meant to stop you. You're supposed to push past it. Here we are in March. March is the Two of Coins, and this is focusing on what's in front of you, making sure you keep yourself in rhythm. Do not look away from what you're doing. You are in a place of manifesting and bringing in abundance. And the Three of Swords is on top of this one as the clarifier. So it's number one, it's a 3, so March. And it is 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, third time's the charm. So this is a wonderful energy of a timekeeper coming in to let you know when to expect whatever the payoff is. April is the Ace of Swords. All aces are gifts from the universe. They are things placed in your path to assist you. This one is a gift of clarity. It's also the gift of being able to free yourself from old obstacles or old things that tie you down or hold you back. Breaking chains, there's a lot of change happening here for you Cancers. So this is another symbol of moving forward with a victory. This is overcoming something. So with that, there's the Knight of Cups as the clarifier, and this means an offer, a heartfelt offer being brought to you. So that can be an offer of love. It can be an offer of a new job. It's an opportunity. Now, we'll just say that, a new opportunity. So we have the High Priestess next in May. The High Priestess is focused on whatever spiritual energy she's got. She's focusing inwardly on her goal and allowing herself to surrender to where she's going. It all started with this Eight of Cups over here, where you ask for something new and the universe is guiding you now to it. As long as you can stay focused, and she's got her natural eyes closed. She doesn't need to use those. It's her inner sight that's causing her to levitate and move forward, because she's being carried by the energy. Staying in the flow, going with the flow, allowing the universe to guide you. Now, this Nine of Pentacles is the symbolism for the Garden of Eden, which is also talking about being provided for. So here is her trusting 100% that the universe will provide. And this Nine of Pentacles is backing that up to confirm, yes, you indeed will be provided for. This is the universe not letting anything go without being taken care of, and the universe always shows up not 1 second too late, even though we may not feel like that's the right timing. The universe never lets us go without. Now, you got the Knight of Cups a second time here in June. So if the offer wasn't taken up on, it may be a second offer actually too. So when this one brings you your heart's desire. So this is the Ten of Cups, which is happily ever after. So one of these may be in a work offer, and one of these may be the actual real deal, okay? So even the work offer can bring the Ten of Cups. This also might be someone selling their house or buying a house. So definitely any possibility in those realms, as far as, because this is talking about the household, this Ten of Cups. That is a very strong energy of the household, being in harmony and happiness. So whatever, some of you, everybody's got different circumstances going on in their life. So some of you may be receiving a work offer here, the Ace of Swords, the clarity, the victory, and then we have the Knight of Cups coming in again with a Ten of Cups. So whatever this is peace, happiness, and love with either the household or, getting your own new house, selling your house and being happy with the new offer. And we've got in July, this is also can be selling and buying a house, one right after the other. The Six of Cups is your soul family coming in here for July. This is having the energy of, when you say soul family, it's talking about many lifetimes of an energy that you've come into contact with on the other side and become part of a group. So soul groups move through lifetimes together to help each other through the things in life that we face. Now this means they're present here and assisting you. Now, they can be your actual family, some of them might be, but usually it's people surrounding you. Now, we have the Seven of Rods here, which is saying hold your ground, but it's not in a negative way. He's got the blooms on the rods. So these are opportunities. So either saying seize it and hold on to it, or hold fast till you get the right opportunity that shows up. So sometimes it's about the purchase or sale or job. Now, in August, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is the foundation being provided by the universe of a strong financial, secure, I call it a keystone because it kind of like sets the stone in place. So this is a new beginning, and the offer of financial restoration and the abundance coming in. This is the universe providing that, and more than you expected. So this is the beautiful energy of getting bonus or extra on top of that. So August looks like a good financial month for you guys. Now, September, look at that. You've got the Ten of Cups twice. Definitely has to do with households being bought and sold. So some of you, it's affecting you only one of these times, and some of you it is about selling one to buy the other. Okay, so definitely got the Queen of Coins on top of it, which is financial security, being in a place of feeling very much grounded energy, very happy, very content, and the happily ever after again. So you guys have got lots of real estate stuff going on here. Now, that was September. So October, we're in a place of, this is a little bit of a pity party going on, okay? So he's looking at the past, and sometimes we get in melancholy mood, and we start looking backwards, and that's when we start feeling this grief and sorrow or loss, and it may be from something else. Sometimes we lose a pet, sometimes we lose a family member or a friend. This is having the moment of loss that you're reflecting on, and sometimes it's about, different other stuff. We may remember something from losing somebody previously. This is the universe providing for you before you even ask, and it's already provided. As soon as you can, pull yourself out of this energy. It's okay to grieve. Grief is normal. Grief is healthy, but don't get stuck in it. And there's a time to grieve, and then there's a time to get up and move on. So Please know that the universe has already set it aside for you to have what you need to move forward. And then we have Temperance. Temperance is the Archangel Uriel. It's also the major arcana sign for Sagittarius. But as the Archangel Uriel, Uriel is the keeper of divine light. So that means divine thoughts, actions, and circumstances are being brought together using alchemy here to create the absolute perfect scenario so that everything unfolds naturally. So please don't be in too much of a funk over this, because you do have the universe assisting you, and you don't have to be in a place of sorrow too long, because the universe doesn't make you languish in that. When it shows up, please choose to move with it. November's energy is very fast moving enlightenment, some kind of information coming in. It could be a divine idea, taking action on it. So here it is showing up, this beautiful light on this knight's sword. It's ready to strike. And again, the Ace of Pentacles, the second time. So this is the divine restoration. This is being fully restored financially. This is a resurrection of your finances, a resurrection of your stability of financial energy. So it means you're being, whatever's been taken from you, or if you felt like you've been taken advantage of in some way, this is getting your repayment with interest. We'll say with interest. Now, here's December's energy, which is overthinking it. This is the overanalysis paralysis card. When we get into this mode, it's not a dangerous thing, it's not a bad thing, but it can make you exhausted mentally to where that you can't make a decision. So this is where you write your list. This is sitting down, letting the energy flow, letting the list just pour out on paper, crossing off all things that are fear-based, that are absolutely not true, and the delegation of things that don't belong to you. So you draw a line through the things that you know are fear, and you write fear. You draw a line through the things that you know are not for you, and you put who it belongs to, delegate it. And if it's something that the universe has to do, you put, universe will handle this. Because if you don't have control over it, you can't do anything about it. But you can delegate it and say, okay, universe, this one's yours, and move on. Now, the last things on the list should only be things that apply to you and things you can take action on, and you set about doing them in the order of whatever the priority is. That's how you do this. We have the Five of Swords here, which means you might be a little bit battle weary, but telling you not to jump the gun. Allow yourself to go through the process and let the universe do the heavy lifting. So many blessings to you all my Cancer friends. I love you so much, and I thank you. I can't wait to see what this year unfolds and brings us. I am so happy to give you this overview, and I really, really appreciate every one of you. Don't forget, you can be a Mystic member by pushing the join button below or scrolling down to at the bottom of this video in the description. There's a link that you can join, and that helps support my channel. It also gives you 20 videos a month where we do a reading with 7 decks, and we do a meditation to clear our chakra and energy. That's a wonderful way to start your year off, to help you get in the habit of meditating, and it's a guided meditation, and I will be more than happy to have you join me in that beautiful process. It has been a wondrous, wondrous journey, and it does all the good to help you reset and reestablish your positivity, to bring in whatever it is we're manifesting for. Don't forget, I have a playlist page on my playlists where you can check out all the different videos that I put out for weeklies, daily affirmations, and our bi-monthlies, also many learning videos. So many blessings to you. I hope you enjoy my channel, and I hope you enjoy this reading. Namaste, all of you. Namaste. Many blessings.